Hello everyone, and welcome back to All of Fabric 6. We are of course back on the server, and in the last episode we set up full crafting automation for the steam quarry. The full steam quarry. So not just the block, which we've actually already got, but also the multi-block components. We ordered them all. Let me tell you, they take a very long time to craft, even when you've got stuff set up. So two things this episode. One is setting up the quarry that's hopefully built. I haven't checked yet. And two being... What was two being? Two being possibly seeing if there's a good way to speed these things up, or... I don't know. We'll check some things out. Oh, I am actually a little bit worried that it didn't work because this guy's still full of steel because the system's offline because we used up all the power. It's fine. We can fix it. We can make it happen. So I already processed some uraninite. We just take the ore out of our dank storage and process it over there. So that's fine, right? It's doable. So the system's running again. It's going to take a while to fill up. What I should do, especially now that I guess we can, is hook this guy up and fully automate him. Maybe not fully because it is a little bit of effort that I probably don't want to do at the moment. But at least automate the fuel going in. I don't even know if I want to do that, to be honest, because all that means is it's just going to like burn through all of our dry ice and stuff. I don't mind that it just stops working. You know what I mean? I guess the better idea would be having a system that turns off when I'm offline. That's probably the smarter thing to do, but regardless, it's fine. We'll let this guy do his thing. From memory, the main issue is that it has to charge these things up because these just keep running and they store so much power. Luckily, as you can see, we can move a lot of power at once. So I think once this is full, assuming these all filled up, they should actually just start emptying because, yeah, the system's already online. These things are just beasts in terms of eating all of our resources. Sweet. All right, so everything's going to jumpstart. It's going to kick back into gear. This guy should hopefully be filling up as well. Or this guy? Yeah, this guy's filling up. So, yeah, beautiful. So what we'll do is we'll check this guy. He's almost filled up there. We can look at our recipes. Here's the crafting. So yeah, not the greatest, but yeah, it looks like we are still going to be waiting. Unfortunate. Is that because did we get a bunch of coal coke and now we're actually like crafting stuff again? Yeah, all right. On the bright side, we can use gunpowder. If I make some gunpowder, we can right-click this on here and it actually doubles the speed at which this guy runs, which... You know, maybe that'll be good. Oh, God, it's painful. Look, it's painful. I agree. So maybe, because I honestly thought this would be done, maybe this episode we upgrade our steam blast furnace to a steel one. Honestly, that may just be the play. If we go into the quest book, we can look in here. We made the steam blast furnace. We've got, you know, all these resources and stuff. Steel wire mill to make wires and stuff, and then we get to electricity, boilers, assemblers, electric blast furnaces down here. Okay, so we'd need copper nickel coils and heat-proof machine casings, and obviously the furnace itself. All right, we'll open these up, and I'll bookmark these just so that, you know, we can have a look at them, see what it costs. Okay, so the furnace itself would need a blast furnace and a basic machine hull. This would be tin cables, steel machine casing, redstone batteries, and some circuits. The circuits, now listen, I know these look very scary, but it's possible that these are all just like crafting recipes, right? So we would need, just to see if this is doable, what's an inductor? An inductor is going to be wires and rods, and the wires are going to be in a wire mill. So yeah, they mentioned the wire mill before. So we make this guy, right? Then we can start making wires. And then I assume we can just start making everything because this guy would need some oil, which I'm sure we can just magically synthesize. Right? That's fine. This thing would be some fine wire, some coal dust. That's just the wire mill again. I'll be honest, it looks a lot scarier than I think it is. I think it's doable. The only weird thing that I'm seeing is obviously that we'd need some synthetic oil or some synthetic rubber. Or some styrene butadiene rubber. Of course. Or we just trade them. But, like, that seems insane to me. That I can just give this guy an emerald and he'll give me 6 rubber sheets. Or I have to, you know, synthesize some rubber and stuff. Like, that's so much more fun. But, I mean, I'll tell you what. if we were to play this pack again, and I really didn't enjoy making this stuff, it would be nice to just be able to trade with a villager. I'll tell you what, I like that there's the option. Okay, but I'm just trying to justify in my own head that I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. As easy as it is, I'm not going to do it. Let's bookmark these then. The oil, the rubber, and I guess this in case. I doubt it would be cheaper. So the synthetic oil is going to be raw synthetic oil. Who would have thought? In a blast furnace, believe it or not. Didn't expect that. And that's going to be carbon and water. Okay, yeah, that's pretty easy. So that's just, coal dust pretty much and water in a mixer. So we can do that. Synthetic rubber would be the same synthetic oil with a sulfur dust. So then the question is, what's the difference? What's more bang for your buck? It looks like the same amount. Ooh, but look, if you turn it into rubber, you get 12 sheets a pop. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. So what do we need for that? We needed sulfur. Oh, and it needs to go in a steel mixer. You have to upgrade this guy. Sulfur dust, of course, coming from sulfur crystals. Or from like some of these fancy different dusts in an electrolyzer. Oh, from blaze powder in it. Okay, yeah, it's an option. It's there. Or we macerate some lignite dust. Yeah, that's probably the proper way to do it. Okay. that was overwhelming a little bit. I think it's doable. Here's the problem though, right? By the time we get there, it'll be done. But I mean, we should just do it regardless, right? At least give it a shot, start working towards it, get some new machines in here. This room, honestly, because we put this tank here, ended up feeling a lot more clogged than I thought it would be. I'm actually... Look, I like it, but I don't like how much room it just feels like it takes up. Yeah, I may even... I may just move it over a little bit again, just because I'm not a fan of just the sheer volume. It's absolutely engulfed here. So I'm going to pick this up like so. And I don't think I mind the pipe being there, you know what I mean? Or the storage bus being here, for example. And this guy will just add the creosote again just to make sure. Beautiful. Alright, sweet. Nice. Yeah, it looks a lot more friendly in here now, doesn't it? So, from memory, we have, I should probably be using this smart cables more. We have a decent amount, and they at least tell me what we're dealing with. So we've got 6 channels connected here, so we could add 2 more, machines along this side if we needed to. In the meantime, what are we doing? Where do we even begin? What is the first step? I think the first step is trying to get our hands on some synthetic rubber. Or maybe, obviously the oil first, but essentially the rubber. So, what do we want to do for that? Alright. Okay. I'm going to bring the macerator over to this side. That's going to be step 1. You'll like it. You'll approve. This has 3 channels, so we can easily attach this guy here. All I need to do is give him some steam. Here we go. So we'll bring this guy over here so that we can hook him up to the system. So he's got steam. That's all good. We'll add a cable. And then we'll grab a pattern provider. Alright, so this guy's going to go here. Beautiful. So where do we go from there? Well, this guy, we want to create a recipe. Now, I will say I kind of want a pattern encoder in here. I could just get a terminal. These never existed. They did not exist. And I feel like I've wanted one in every single game we've played. And for some reason, in this specific pack, I'm making multiple encoding terminals when we could just create one out of thin air. And we can just hold it on us with patterns and always have it with us. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. What do we need? We just need... I could upgrade the... No, well... I'll tell you what. I'll upgrade the one I have. The reason I'll do this is because obviously we can make a new crafting terminal if we need to. But it's possible that you can toggle between modes. You know what I mean? Is this not... Yeah, here we go. Wireless pattern encoding terminal. There we go. So here it is. It should charge in my inventory, although I guess it's going to take a while. I wonder, can I charge it in the reactor itself? Is this something I can do? I think so. If I place it here? No. No, you can't. But we can probably place it in here, though. No? Surely. Oh, okay. I guess not. Sure. Does this charge on my inventory anymore? It does. Beautiful. Oh, and for whatever reason, it's very, very, very fast. Okay. So. Okay, my keybind does not work for it. That's good to know. So we're going to go keybinds. We're going to search terminal. And we are wanting to open the pad. Oh, what did I make? Did I make the right one? Yeah. Pattern encoding terminal. Okay, we're good. Remain calm. Terminal. Pattern encoding terminal. Left alt. So now I can open it. Okay, maybe I need to unbind the other one. Even though I don't have the other one on me, sure. It's not happy. Whatever. Open wireless pattern encoding terminal. Left alt. Oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. From memory, you need to attach these to the system. And I believe you do that using the security terminal here. So I just need to chuck this guy in there. And that links it. And so now we should be back in business. And I guess we'll wear it on our feet. So now we open it. And here's what we see. We've got the classic pattern encoding terminal. There's some energy cards we can put in. Singularities, cells. There's crafting status, names, view. Oh, that's probably where you put the quantum link, isn't it? Terminal settings. I'm just trying to see. Because for refined storage, there was a mod that made the universal terminal, right? And you could cycle between the top. There was just tabs for each different mode. Or there was a button maybe. I'm not too sure. But it was a thing. So if I search wireless... Is there a universal one? Oh, there is. Okay, hold on. The game has changed. So, how do I make you? Pattern encoding terminal plus a wireless Oh. Do I just need to combine two of them? Yes, I see. Okay. So I need to open this guy up. And we need to search crafting terminal, and I need to make one of these. So we'll order that piece, get it cooking, let that start happening. We'll need a dense cell, which will need an energy cell, which will need some fluix dust. I'm going to make 30 of it. I don't know if that's how much we need, but it is how much I will get. While we're at it, let's go ahead and grab some of these. Some of these will go in the system, and some will go right here. There we go. And the rest are going to go in there. And I'll maybe switch out a few. Like that. Beautiful. And yeah, we'll grab those while we're there too. Okay, beautiful. Everything is going perfect. Boom. Fluix there, that there. Crafting terminal. Boom. So I need... quartz glass as well. I was tempted to add the recipe for all that stuff, but I guess it's fine. So I need, I think, just 8 of the glass, because obviously we only need 8 of the cells or whatever. I should probably also, here's the smart idea, bookmark the thing so I'm not having to type it every time. I mean, like, what am I doing here? So, do we have an ME terminal? Oh, yeah, that's a pattern encoder. Sorry, hold on. Let's go in here. Let's try this again. Do we have... No, we don't. We can make a crafting table, though. We can make this thing. This is going to be a messy craft, but we can do it at least. So that's the terminal. It's possible. Can I combine my pattern encoding terminal with just a normal terminal? Pattern access. No, you've got to use one of their fancy ones. All right. Yeah, okay, sure. Yep, we'll craft a crafting table. Yep, that'll go there. Okay, crafting terminal. Beautiful. Then all we need is the dense energy cell, which are going to be 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please. No thumb more. What do we need? More fluix. We actually only need 3 more. So I'll order 10. And, that is the energy cells that will be combined magically into a dense energy cell, which will then be combined into a wireless crafting terminal. That guy can go back there. Then I will grab the one from my boot. I will combine them in my inventory for a wireless universal crafting the pattern encoding terminal. And you can see the installed terminals in this little tooltip, so you know what you're putting together. So we'll have access to the crafting terminal and access to the pattern encoding terminal, which is exactly what we want, which is awesome. Obviously, I need to bind this guy, or at least I assume I need to, so we'll quickly link him. There we go. He's linked. Beautiful. Put him on my boot. We open it. So how does this work? Next terminal. Crafting terminal. Pattern encoding terminal. Yes. Yes. This is... Look, this is good. This is really, really good. This is really good. So I'm going to take all the patterns out. And so these just live there now. And I can just encode. I can be anywhere. I can be anywhere. Well, not anywhere. I guess I have to be in range of the system. But I can be anywhere in range of the system and do it. Oh, that's awesome. So we can come back over here. I don't need to set up a terminal. I don't need to do any of that. I can just open the system. And I can search for my sulfur. Specifically this stuff here, the sulfur dust. We can click on the macerator. Is that the one I want to do just before we continue here? I can also just pulverize gunpowder, and that seems like a far better option, doesn't it? So we'll make that guy. Why not? We don't have to go anywhere else. We just make it. Problem solved. Find the pulverizer. This guy here, he does have a pattern provider underneath. And we'll chuck that in there. Boom. Okay, sulfur. Automated. Okay, so the sulfur then obviously combines in a steel mixer to make what we want with some oil. So we need a steel mixer. This is where the steel party begins. And it may not be a good party, but we'll try. So all I need is the previous mixer plus a steel upgrade. Okay? Now a steel upgrade I can order. Obviously, we're going to have to wait for the machine to spit it out. The machine's currently still got a full stack loaded in him. So we've got plenty of stuff cooking. So what I'm thinking I do is one of them are done. We have something. What do I have? I've got steel machine casings done. There you go. All right, so I'm going to go back here, back to the normal terminal. We'll search here, bookmark the steel upgrade. And so I'll order these bits. So all of that. What else are we missing there? The propeller. Yeah, we don't have the propeller auto craftable. We can order bits of it. You know what? Let's auto craft it. Okay, so I'm in pattern encoding mode. I go in here. We bookmark the propeller. I grab the recipe. Why not? Then we grab the blade recipe, which is another crafting recipe. I'm having way too much fun with this. I wonder if it's as much of a progression for you guys watching as it is for me, because I'm using this thing 24/7. So maybe I'm sort of, I don't know, suffering. We should get a lot more done though, because I'm not going to have to run back and forth between pattern encoders and where the stuff needs to go. Now I'm just going where the stuff needs to go. You know what I mean? It should be good. It should be good. Fingers crossed. The next best thing would probably be having teleporters everywhere so that I don't even have to walk. And then I sit in a corner and just go, you know? So I believe we're chucking these in here. Boom, boom. So I can open this up. We can search steel upgrade. Nope, that's the pattern encoder. That's one thing I will say. I'm already upset. Okay. So it's now... I know what the issue is. It's because that's the keybind I'm hitting. That makes perfect sense. So I search terminal. Just remove that. And the wireless terminal will do that. So now when I open it, it opens the crafting. And then I can cycle. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. I didn't know how to say it. Alright, so we'll order that stuff. Which I thought I already did order. It kind of looked like I already did order it. But alas, apparently I did not. So we'll put whatever we can together. What's happening here? Build my things. I've told you to build my thing. Now build it. I don't know what the issue is. Bronze bolts. Crafting 4 of them. We'll go have a look. We'll check in. See what's holding us up. Yeah, it's doing it. I mean, like, none of them are out of steam, which I thought could be the issue, because all of these things are running, like, non-stop. And we've still just got this poor little guy doing his thing. Yeah, and this is personal, so that shouldn't be being interfered with. But yeah, we should be good. I swear I'm begging for the exact same things each time. What is happening? Something's not making it back. Why is it not making it back? The cutting machine's here. Return inventory's there. The device is online. It is hooked up here. 4 connected. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only other thing would be whether we're full, and it looks like we are. All of these are yellow, or obviously all red. And so what we want here is just going to be another drive. We do have a drive. We'll search storage. Obviously we've got a 1K here. We do have 2 more 1Ks here. I may just quickly craft them into goodies. Why not? And we'll top this guy up. We'll just add a new one to the system somewhere. Probably underground. I like the underground area. It's turned out to be quite the successful venture. Why is this not crafting? I guess we're crushing something. So I guess we can take a little shortcut down here. Obviously we've got all this stuff here. We're using a lot of channels, to say the least. I could probably just slap it on the other side, or I could just slap it here, I think. I guess we'll see. So if I slap this guy down, network booting, yeah, it claims there's a channel. Whether it stole a channel from a different device, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'll chuck that guy in there for now. We've got the other 2 waiting for us. I like to keep on spare, just on the off chance that the entire system's full. I've got a backup. You know what I mean? I can chuck that in, and that allows me to continue doing some crafting. So we're not just stuck trying to rip things out of the system. So that's what that's all about. Another idea is storing everything, and I mean everything, in these. Because these are insane. Storage-wise, decent amount of slots. Individual stack size-wise, like, these are infinite. So, I mean, it's pretty good. It's genuinely pretty good. Alright, what are we doing? So this should now be taking the stuff out, and it should actually be crafting the stuff, and we should be able to order this. Beautiful. 2 steel upgrades we get from this. Now, I do wonder, can I just right-click it? Shift right-click it? No, it looks like we do have to pick this guy up and apply him with the smithing table. Now, if I search smithing, do we have one? There might be one in the base somewhere, but this will do. So I'll chuck you in. Steel mixer. Pleasure doing business with you. You will go there. I may have to tell you to auto that stuff, but that seems to be sorted. Cool. There we go. We've got a steel mixer. Beautiful. So, steel mixer complete. Steel upgrades. The sulfur dust also complete. Yep, steel mixer's done. So now we need to get our hands on synthetic oil. That's the next piece of this puzzle. What I could do, I guess, while we're here, is I can grab the recipe for synthetic rubber. Synthetic? I'm inventing new words. We can grab this, and we can chuck it in. Oh, chuck it in here. Yeah, why not? Why shouldn't we? So now we need synthetic oil. So the rubber's done. Excellent. We do not need that thing. We just need, this raw synthetic oil. That's going to go in the blast furnace. So once again, while I'm here, let's go ahead and go here and go here. So raw synthetic oil into synthetic oil. It's a weird ratio. It's a weird ratio, but sure. And so we should be able to just chuck that guy there. Now, oh, no, we can't. For obvious reasons. That is an item input. This down here is a fluid input. But I have a feeling we'll need a few more. Which we probably can just slap like there and there just to keep them in line. But it could look, I don't know. We'll see. Fluid, blast. Is that an option? Copper, fluid. Oh, wait. Does it specify? No, it doesn't specify. Some of these, and I'll see if I can give you an example. Yeah. Some of these require a steel hatch, and they'll show this little symbol. Obviously, our recipe here with the synthetic doesn't have that little symbol, so we're good. We can just use our bronze hatches. Bronze, fluid, input hatch, and output. I believe we need both. The alternative, I think, would be to use this on the corner. So, for example, you can put steam in on this side, and then the other stuff on this side. Or I could, go underneath the actual multi-block, but I think we're good. I think we're good with what we're doing. I'll tell you as well, I want that stuff automated too. one thing I've really hated doing is making those little tanks and stuff. I thought we only had to do it once, and that's sort of why I didn't bother automating them. But I mean, at this point, like, what's going on here? This should just be chump change. We should. What's this recipe? Oh yeah, I got it. We'll put that in later. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So then we'll grab this recipe. I'll just automate the whole thing. Why not? And this recipe. And then I think, do we even have the bronze machine casing auto crafted? We don't. What a world we live in. What a world. All right, so I don't think all of these will fit. This is where it may get messy. I'll tell you as well. Let me go ahead and actually take these out. And I'm going to put a few different ones in there. What I want is smart cables. The smart cables are so much nicer just to work with. We just need them automated. I know it's going to use up our glowstone, but that just gives us something else to try and automate. So it's not too bad. This would actually be the better recipe. Would be the dense, not that one, but this one. I prefer that recipe because we've already got the other dense cables automated. So we'll chuck that stuff in there. Search here. Dense cable. Yeah, 3 of them. 3 of them. I should be able to... Oh, I didn't even use these ones. Oh, yeah, because it's a different recipe. Gotcha. Okay, so the point being is that I can break this and place one here. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I just did, okay? Is it too much to ask? I know that I can see here that there's 20 attached, but I sort of wanted to see what's coming off this direction for whatever reason. So that's pretty good. What I may do as well is break this and this, place a dense there and place a smart here. So coming off this is 3 channels, which makes sense. I don't know why I did that. I don't know what that changes, but we're going to pretend that it changes something. Anyway, yeah, what am I doing? I don't know. Okay, listen. I get a few of those each time we play. I get a few moments like that where no one can explain the thought process. I mean, I could probably give it a crack. I could probably try to explain, but it's better if I just don't. It's better if we just nod our heads and go, yeah. So, yeah. Why is that taking longer than half a millisecond? I've broken something. Something must be broken. There's no reason for this to be happening. Yeah, this device missing channel. I've ruined it. I've ruined it. To be fair, we don't need this guy anymore. That's another channel back in the system. You're welcome. They're all online, so we've got some more pattern providers. But as you can see, that may be a problem. It may be a problem. I was thinking as well, if we transform these guys into the little versions of themselves, it may be easier to separate them, but we'll see. We'll see what we regret today. So I'm going to place this here, and this here. I wish there was an easy way to see if they're offline rather than just like looking at the tooltip. Obviously these guys glow, but the actual pattern providers, I can't really tell when they're offline. Even then, the issue is not that they're offline. The issue is that they miss a channel. And so they'd still light up regardless. They'd just be missing a channel. You know what we need? We need a big red, very obnoxious, like exclamation mark. Like, whoa, watch out. Forgot we still had charcoal being made. But this looks good. I think we're good. So now we have all of these. So now I can search bronze, and we can search for a fluid input. What? Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you guys. I'll set up the alloy smelter. How does that sound? I'll hook him up to the system. I know. You didn't think it could be done. And yet here we go. What episode are we in? How long have we been using this? Alright, so this area is horrific. I just feel the need to mention that every time we come here. That was not the play, but I guess it worked, so whatever. The alloy furnace will go here. I will pick this guy up just to have a look underneath. We're going to obviously place we're going to place something there. Probably a pattern provider. Let's be real. That's what we're dealing with here. So we're getting pattern provider. Chuck that guy under there. Hope that that's all that we need to do. It never is, but we'll see. So these, yeah, I think I'm fine to connect this. We'll see. It annoys me that like this one won't say that it doesn't have a channel. It'll just like hijack one from somewhere else, or at least that's what it seems to have been doing. We're going to configure this guy. Pretty much everything is going to be auto input. So I'm going to configure this guy to be auto input. I'm going to close that again. This guy's going to be auto output, surprisingly. Also from the bottom there. So auto output. Oh no, that's fuel, sorry. You will be auto input as well. And then finally, obviously this last guy will then be the auto output. Beautiful. So what we'll have to do for these recipes is a little bit different. Obviously, we'll search up our bronze. Where are we? Bronze, alloy smelter, chuck this guy in there. That's cool and all, but we're going to have to put some fuel in as well. So, I don't know. I don't know at all. Yeah, I'm not sure. The other option is we just quickly, just really quickly upgrade the alloy smelter. Iron alloy furnace could be upgraded into an alloy smelter, which would then use power. The problem is, I don't have this technology. I don't have it laying around. It is not easily accessible. I would need to craft things. Which, I mean, like, it's all doable. It's just like, blah. Alright, how else can we make bronze? What else do we have that can use electricity? Oh, you can trade for it. Wow, who saw that coming? I think we could get dust out of it. Yeah. We're going to do this recipe instead. We're not even going to use the alloy smelter. This is such an easier recipe. The dust we're going to get from pulverizing the ore. Specifically any ore. So we'll see if that works. I have a feeling it won't, but we'll see. That's what that sound was. So let's go back to the bronze real quick to grab the rest of the stuff, which is tin dust. Tin dust will also be made in pulverizer. The same method. This time it has deep slate selected, which makes me worry. I'm going to go ahead and put in deep. Actually, no, we've just got normal copper. Beautiful. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. That's fine though. Let's go here. Do we have tin? What tin do we have? Yeah, we do have deep slate tin. Okay, everything's good. We're good. All's well. All's well that ends well. So these are going to go, they could go anywhere, honestly. We could put them even in the millstone if we wanted to. But we can also just do them in here. I'll tell you what, the millstone doesn't have that much to do. We'll chuck him in there. Why not? I don't necessarily recall whether we had a filter or whether this guy was just extracting. I think he's just extracting, so we shouldn't have to worry about any of that. Beautiful. So, finally is the actual crafting recipe for the bronze. That'll go there. Then we just need to smelt the bronze. So I guess while we're here, we should probably grab that recipe too. Bronze. I can spell bronze ingots. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. That is not the right one. You know that's not the right one, and yet you put that there anyway. And bada boom. And we'll do 10 at a time. Why not? Why not? So we'll, do we have enough room? Hold on. We got a stone. I don't think we've even got a stone recipe in here. No. No, we don't. But, you know, it's the thought, I guess. So I'll go there. Cool. But pretty much, yeah. We've got that stuff sorted pretty nicely. So I'll hop down here. We'll chuck in this recipe there. Now we should be able to order them. So fluid input, it should be able to craft the whole thing. And fluid output, also craft the whole thing. Beautiful. And if we wanted to, if we had an extra requester, I could probably do something. Or you know what? I don't think that recipe exists for that. I think it has to go in the pulverizer. That is my bad there. I think now this will work. Yeah. Okay. My bad. Oh well. I mean, as you can see, he's pretty good. Now, I do... Yeah, hold on. Cooler. Cooler cell. What are these? These are Industrial Revolution. You guys were telling me. Efficiency. But specifically for revolution. Because we can get a fan and we can put that in. We could get a heat sink and put that in. Buffer enhancer, energy capacity. Speed enhancer, the speed. Obviously blasting. Smoking. Extra damage. We already had a bit of a look at this. Do I want to make a fan? Is that what I want to do? I feel like it may be. Hold on. Let's see if we can make it. Obviously, we're going to have to wait for this stuff, but we'll have a look. Oh, actually, no, we don't. So, this is a fan. Does this go in there? But does anything go in there? No. Okay. Cool. So what does that mean? What does that do for us? What does this technology allow us to do? I grab cobble. I place it in here. 34 degrees, 35 degrees. If I take this out. I do not know. Whatever. It's fine. We've got our fluid doohickeys, so we've got these two. Let's go ahead and continue with the goal of this episode. Try and see if we can continue there. I'm surprised this guy's doing whatever he's doing. What's the issue? What's happened? He's got no sticks. I don't really know why he's got no sticks. We were getting sticks from the system, and the sticks, see, they're whitelisted to go in there. But clearly, for whatever reason, either we're not getting sticks, or they're not going where we need them. They must be going into the bin instead of there. So I think what we got to do here, hold on, we can probably fix this. Let's go ahead and grab some pipes. Grab an item pipe. Beautiful. Boom, boom, boom. What's this guy told? Oh, he's a stick whitelist as well. They're both stick whitelists. Well, that's a horrible problem, as seen. So let's go ahead and slap that guy there. Didn't really want to do that, but you know, it's fine. Things happen. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. You're going to be stick whitelist, and you're going to be also stick whitelist, just for that overflow protection. So that should be good. You may get sticks. No, you're whitelisted. You won't get sticks. We're good. These are going to try to go in there. They're going to get rejected and sent back. That should be fine. All I need to do is probably give them a little bit of a jump start in the form of some sticks. Maybe even like that. There you go. All right. You do your thing. You're good. We are going to break this and break this. Now, do remember, this guy has 6 attached, so I should easily be able to add a fluid input there and a fluid output there. Oh, I'm just now realizing that guy cannot go there. Obviously, it highlights where they're allowed to go. So, the fluid input could go there, no worries. But our fluid output would have to go down here, for example, which is not a problem, apparently. So that can go there, beautiful. And now this should say 8 of 8. Ooh, still only 6 because we haven't actually hooked anything up. So we're going to go pattern provider again. We use plenty of these. We could probably get another requester going. Can I order a requester? We can. Beautiful. Get one of those cooking. Oh, it's already done. All right. I won't set that up for a while. So you're going to go there, and then we'll grab an importer. Get this guy set up at the bottom. Okay. So, grab you. You're going to go there. Excellent. You are going to get this recipe to tell you to blast furnace that. And so now, in terms of the listings here, the synthetic oil recipe, finished. All that's left is this one here, which we've already got coke dust automated. So all we do is add water and coke dust into the mixer, and we've got what we want. I mean, we've just gone and done it. There it is. It's been done. So I should be able to search. Oh, hold on. Let's complete this. Let's get the final piece of this puzzle, which is of course the rubber sheets. So synthetic rubber, and that we are mixing into rubber sheets. So switch there, rubber sheet, rubber sheet, And we want this recipe here that we have automated. We don't have paper automated. Once again, we probably can. So we'll grab that. So the mixer, I believe, is another friend that will go there. We just need to add a recipe under the ground now. And then I think all's well, Roswell. Boom, boom. Rubber sheet. Next, we need a singular gunpowder. You know what though? Hey, while we're here, let me just add a gunpowder recipe. Why not? We've got automated, coal being mined, and we've got overworld matter automated. The only other thing I would say would be the actual processing of coal, which we can do in a grinder. There's probably some better options. I guess it's the same regardless. We'll do that here. I'll show you what I'm thinking. So the gunpowder recipe can go there. We'll jump up. We'll head back to the base. And that is just scary. The ants. What I love is whenever I look at them, you can sort of see that they were just like sort of watching and then like, play it cool. Because I imagine that I like accidentally look at people so often in these episodes that we don't even know. That it probably happens so often that it's like, wait, is he looking? Oh, he is. But yeah, we'll just chuck the pattern in here regardless because it's the same recipe. So let's try this again. Rubber sheet. Next, start. It's on its way. Now, I don't know how fast or how slow this stuff will be. Obviously, we've got the mixer. Yeah, he's doing it. So he's going to get us the stuff. That stuff's going to get sent in here, which is a bit of an issue because... Well, actually, I don't know if it is an issue because obviously we put an item in here. I wonder if you can just put a liquid in too. There's raw stuff in there, but I don't know if it's going to... I really don't know what's going to happen here. Like, I don't know if it spits it out as well. Hard to tell. While we are here, I probably can order some gunpowder. Let's get... can I order this? I can, apparently, so we'll do that. I'll speed this guy up a bit. Don't mind me. It only does 2 times speed. Obviously, there's like the, other stuff that we can get, but for the sake of the server, we'll stick with these slow speed ups that we can do. Whenever we can. I think it did process it. I feel like I saw that that rubber. I could be wrong. It looks like I'm wrong. No, yeah, here we go. Synthetic oil. There it is. So did that just happen? What's going on here? Import bus. It is online. Synthetic rubber is added onto it. Okay. Fluid output hatch. Auto extract. Import bus. He's not set up to do anything special. He should just take the stuff out. The only other thing would be that the fluid storage is full. He's not. He's only one of 5 types. He's got plenty of room. He's not partitioned or anything. I believe it's a fluid. I don't think it's somehow a gas or anything, so it should be fine. And yet here we are, it not working. The device is online. It's not saying that it doesn't have enough channels, so it should be good. Yeah, we've got nothing. It could be... Like, look at the amount we have in there. It's not a full bucket. In fact, it's got like some fractions in it. You know what I mean? It's got some remainders. It's possible that our system just doesn't know what to do with that type of matter. It's like, what do you want me to do? Now, he's currently full of some more synthetic oil. Right? Oh, no, that is the stuff. That's the finished good. Is synthetic. Oh, no, that's synthetic rubber. So I need synthetic oil. The finished type. Synthetic oil. Is that going to do it? Yeah. Okay, there we go. I just had to put the correct filter on. My bad. So then that should go back in here with the stuff to make the things. And we're going to have rubber. Beautiful. So, what was that for? That is for the rest of these horrific recipes. So let's start making them. Now, the next piece of this puzzle, from my understanding, is going to be this steel wire mill. We can order most of it, and I'll be honest, the remaining stuff we may just have. Some ingredient cannot be extracted. Replan. There we go. Sure. All right. Yep. He seemed to figure out what he's doing. We'll jump back in here. I'll go ahead and bookmark him. That's probably going to be the lifesaver. I mean, it's looking good. Let's get that. What do we get? We get a gold drill from it. We'll store it. Keep it for later. These things are going to take their time, I guess, for whatever they're doing. Probably just the smelting, right? And then just crafts it all in the cutter. Yeah. Nice. I'll be honest, the cutter, I think we use more than most things. Because I'm saying, like, I could upgrade to steel, and then maybe it's a bit faster. Or I just hold on to my steel upgrade. Wait for a special occasion. I'm not too sure, though. Because, like, this guy, he's got nothing else hopping in. This guy, I think he's got the rods going back into him when he's done with this as well. So, maybe once this whole recipe's done, we'll upgrade the cutting machine. I mean, why not? What does it do? Like, this guy, he's got extra levels. I don't think it allows you to do 2 at once. I think it's just more complicated recipes, but I'm not too sure, to be honest. All right, well, anyway, I mean, I guess we can continue making recipes for everything else because there's a multitude of things that we're going to have to slap together in order to make all this work. So, let's get started. We need literally all of this. So, for example, the copper wire we need. There we go. That's copper wire done. We also need the tiny copper wire, which is the wire back in here. I remember that was for one of these recipes. We should also order some more patterns. So I'll get 10 cooking. Hopefully that won't take too long. The capacitor, we'll have all of that. Beautiful. Next will be, I guess, this guy here. Once again, we've got all of them. Why not? We're just waiting on the patterns at this point. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm very happy with what's happened. This guy, yeah, very slow. All right, so we'll grab that recipe too. All right, so these are crafting recipes there. The resistor, we'll have almost all of that. I will need coal dust, but we'll have the rest of that. So the coal dust is going to be, yeah, just coal in a grinder. That's going to be problem solved, so we can do that. So that will be the resistor. Then we need the inductor, so we'll have the copper wire. We've obviously got the steel already crafted, so that's a pretty easy recipe. And then I think that's at least this guy done, right? No? Oh, we need a polarizer. And then we need copper nickel, which is going to be a copper nickel plate in a wire mill. Okay. This is getting a little bit weird. I don't really know what this stuff is. Copper nickel is obviously compressed copper nickel. Who would have seen that one coming? And the copper nickel is possibly a blend. Or it's just an copper nickel dust is going to be copper and nickel in a mixer. That's fine. But that does mean that I will need to, chop up some nickel. The best way to do that? Glad you asked. Probably with the ingots, to be honest. Then we'll just auto smelt the ingots or something. That just seems like it's going to be the better play. Whether it is, I guess will show up another day. So I think the mixer made this dust, right? I think so. I'm pretty sure. And then the rest, there's some wire stuff that happens. So steel wire mill. There we go. I'll have to... We do have room to put it there. I'll just have to move this guy. But like, the scheduling for the building did allow for them to go here. As seen over there. So this guy can go there. Obviously, we will need everything attached. Luckily, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Alright, so he can go there. That should be fine. The only issue we're going to run into now is if the actual P2P tunnel is overloaded. But, I don't know. It seems to be fine. So this is obviously the wire cutter. He's going to get this, and that. Beautiful. And then we've got some recipes of our own. And then I guess maybe we'll see what we're up to. See where we're going. How much nickel do we have? I may need to harvest some more ores. But I think we're good at least for a little bit. Maybe a very little bit, but a bit nonetheless. Not you, but you are going to get coal dust and nickel dust. And then we need the plate to be auto-crafted, which is, I think, just this guy here. Nope, it is this guy here. Cupronickel. What's happened here? Bronze, gold, electrum, steel, silver, lead, tin. What don't we have? We're not doing... No, we are doing silver. We're not doing tin in here? That seems odd, doesn't it? Not doing... We must have moved the tin. Well, that... Yeah. I mean, that makes my job easy. We'll remove the tin there. And we'll search cupronickel. And we'll put in a cupronickel plate. Yeah. 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 The problem is getting the ingot you need to smelt. And I think this guy is full. No returns. That's annoying. I think that means we'll need a new smeltery, right? Maybe. I'll tell you what. For now, can I even order this? I'm sure it's not gonna be happy. We'll just order some normal stuff for now, and I'll manually smelt it just this once maybe, and then we'll figure things out. Because I want to wrap this episode up. I'm not sure what my end point is here, but I do want to get a lot of this done. Now, I will say as well, I don't even know why I was making all this stuff. I don't know where I pulled that from. Was it it was this guy, the hull, and we went through a little bit. Battery alloy? What are they doing, dude? They're just making things up at this point. Battery alloy. Needs the battery alloy blend, of course, which is going to be lead and antimony. Okay. Let's just see if we can get the basic machine hull done. How does that sound for a goal for this episode? We've got plenty of crafting recipes that we're going to shove away. Let's order 10 more of these guys. That hopefully won't take 10 years. That'll go there. Okay, so tin cable. That's going to be that recipe there. And then it's going to be tin wire. Awesome. Phenomenal progress. This is just horrendous. This guy, I'm going to tell him to, do that. Sure, whatever. Okay. So, tin cable's done. Machine casing done. Analog circuit is not done, but I think I've got all the recipes. So once I add this, that is also done. These are great crafts. The final piece of this puzzle, at least, is the redstone battery, which I will admit looks very, very scary. The battery alloy plate, that's an easy one. So we'll grab that guy. These were all meant to be crafts. So I guess I can sort of move them around a bit to try and tidy up my inventory. So the curved plates are going to be the compressor with these. So that's an easy recipe as well. So both of these currently just going in the compressor. Let's maybe bookmark the battery. Oh, and then that's it. Well, that sounds pretty good. Let's see if there's even room in this compressor. So I'm trying this compressor here. There's room. It'll do it. Yeah, it's fine. And so then we jump down here, break our fall a little bit, and then top these up. So boom, boom, and then okay. So I need to search base. No, yeah, base machine hull. Is that not what I put the recipe in for? Device is online. Oh, basic. There we go. Basic machine hull. Here we go. What are we missing? Oh yeah, battery alloy. I completely forgot. The battery alloy is going to be that blend smelted. So I'm going to have to grab all this stuff. That's fine. Grab you. Blend smelted. You know, we'll figure that out. But then obviously the important part is just this mixer recipe here. Sure. And then this will need these two dusts. And that as well is going to be pretty straightforward, it looks like. Grab you. And then grab... Probably you. Yeah, that should be fine as well. Okay. What was there any of these craftings? No. No. I think we're good. I want to make a bit of this. We're not going to have the full thing automated because that's going to take way too long. I think I would die of natural causes before that reached this point. That's a mixer. These are going to be pulverizers. I think both of these, which is, as you can see, a problem. You can go there. From recollection, yeah, the Mace Raider had one. Let's just do, I don't know, this recipe. Why not? Will I regret it? Probably. But this guy here is a Mace Raider, so we can go there, I guess. Obviously, we've got the mixer. That's going to take you. That alloy ingot will go in a smelter whenever we redo our smelting setup, because obviously that needs to be done. So, currently, we search battery, and I ordered 10 of these, and I need antimony. I've sort of been avoiding antimony. The reason why may shock you. It's that I don't really... I don't know. I didn't see a need to. In hindsight, I see a need to. But it's fine. I'm sure we'll find plenty if we jump down there. Pulverizer. You can probably make quick, swift work of that. We only need it in dust form, so that actually helps us out massively. The other stuff we made... What was the other stuff we made? We made some stuff, didn't we? Alloy. We've got battery alloy. Blend. Soul copper, sun metal. I don't remember what it was. How do I not remember what it was? It was a very important piece to this puzzle. It was for this. No, I don't know what it was. I don't... How do I not know what it was? What am I doing? Copper nickel. That makes sense. Okay. Sorry. So now, if I search battery, and I order 10 of this, now can you do it? Yeah, beautiful. So once again, stuff goes in here, and we get the goodies at the end. Beautiful. While I am here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pick up that guy, and I'm going to grab my steel, and we're going to upgrade him. Why not? We'll give it a go, see how it goes. Slap him back down, let him auto-extract. He looks fine. He doesn't look particularly weird. We'll go and smelt this. And then I believe, you know, we'll try to craft the thing, and then that might be this episode. We may just automate that one little bit. What do you call it? The basic machine hull. Look, I could try to push for more, but that's all I can really say is just like, I think we need to go get some more resources. And I don't have the energy nor the time at the moment, but you know, we'll do it in the next episode. Like, it's fine. It's just not right now sort of situation. Okay, so that goes in there. Let's search basic and see what we're stuck with. Basic machine hull. It says I can craft it. I'm going to click start. We can run over here if we want to maybe see some things in use. I guess maybe not. Lots of plates. This guy should be functional. He doesn't have any steam. I forgot about the steam. My bad. My bad, indubitably. Place that there, pick up you, grab you, do that, do this, do that, do this. Beautiful. So now it's functional. Cool. And so that's going to make stuffs and things. Excellent. We can watch it all happen here. Nice and cozy. Alright, so the plate's taken a while. They're taking longer than I thought they would have. I don't particularly know where I put them. I thought I put them in this guy. I did, and I guess we can't make them in there. Great. I would have to use a different compressor. Did we have a compressor over here? I think we may have, right? Is this a compressor? Yeah, we do. Okay, so I can probably just replace this recipe in there and maybe chuck these in there and then maybe get exactly what we want. I will say as well, the steel upgrades we made, I don't remember whether they were good or not. I was going to say really good, but I don't actually remember if they're good. Let's search bronze. Can I order like 3 gears? That'll give it some work to do. Does this look faster? Does anyone remember the speeds? I don't remember. I think it's faster. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh god, I'm so tired. Boom, steel plates, excellent, nice. 2 analog circuits. I feel like I've already spent any analog circuit that I had. I could try to order 2, but what's it gonna ask for? Yeah, I'll order 2. We'll make it happen. Anything for a quest. Yeah, sweet. Okay, we're getting there. I will say we are draining steam. I think it's just because we're not constantly using a lot of these bigger machines. You know what I mean? So we can sort of get away with... I don't know if a lot less is the right word, but we can get away with a lot more. A lot less, yeah. I mean a lot more. Oh, God. Look, if you can't tell that I'm running on empty at the moment, hopefully my mess-ups do. The thing's done. This is... we have the basic machine hull. Cool. So, we're one step closer. We'll need a blast furnace as well. We've probably got some, or I can probably grab some. There's a few places that have them. Or obviously we can make them. The copper nickel wire. What was this blend? Yeah. How much of that did we have? Like, it's doable. But we'll probably leave it for next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If there is a book or something for me to read, I sadly do not have the energy. It would be a very... I probably wouldn't make it to the end of the book. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting the series and the server. It's very fun. I like our base as well. Listen, it's not the prettiest thing. Also, I'm telling you, even with night vision, it's just raining and it's night. Just 24/7. It is ridiculous. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. maybe not. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, for supporting the series. Thank you for the nice and helpful comments, of course. Even when I don't reply to them, if it's been 24 hours, I've read them, right? For whatever was on the previous episode. Not always will I reply, and not always will I remember. So I do apologize if any of that takes place, but I genuinely do read them, and I try to reply when I can, or at the very least, you know, react to them. But yeah, thank you guys, and thank you to our donators and supporters. Don't feel pressured to. Watching the video, watching the ads is more than enough, so thank you for doing that. But thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, who was stalking us in the tree earlier, Andre, who is a wolf over there, and Sven, the one who is a fox over with the sheep. And Sven, the one, feels familiar. Like, I feel like I've seen it on Club Sven. Is this Sven the one? I thought Sven was a familiar name. I'm not sure if that is them. There's probably ways to find out, but I can't think. I like Turtles Incorporated, and they've got like a turtle island, I guess. Alright, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. And this is going to be the thumbnail, I guess. Alright, goodbye.